Hey everybody, it's Steady the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Demon Roots. And I think I realized this is one of the very few times I've actually started on the stat screen. Anyway, in the last episode, we made it inside Rooklook, and were able to actually temporarily reunite with Lady Killer and learn more about what's going on. And whew. We also met Samsara, one of the students here in this place, and we got a bit of an insight into her mind. Girl, Let's Play here got a bit emotional and self-identifying in here, and I think that's definitely going to continue further on into this part, because honestly, I feel like this is probably the best arc to talk about some of the more unpleasant experiences I went through without getting into the details of what happened to me. Anyway, that being said, in this episode, we're going to we're trapped in her mind dungeon, so we gotta go through it. Oh, Sarasa. Yeah, I keep thinking it's like Samsara or something like that. Yeah. We gotta also avoid all these, like, yeah, homunculi. Like, she's continually spawning them even now, so we gotta just deal with them. Anyway, what to talk about? I do want to talk about this subject, but I'm definitely a little bit at a loss for words of how to. Because I don't want to go through my experiences. I don't want to go into details, because I don't want to trauma dump, and I don't really want to... And in some ways, I don't want to, you know... It's not about not reliving the experiences, but I don't kind of want... to some degree, I don't want to... I don't want to give myself a sob story, in a sense. I was the victim of some pretty bad emotional abuse, but I don't want to, like, have that be what defines me, so it's difficult to talk about a bit. Anyway, to kind of still talk about some of that stuff. But yeah, I basically just had the issue, one second. Yeah, they can't get past this wall. Interesting. And honestly, it kind of happens a little bit like the things that sort of like Sarasa was kind of explaining in this episode and last, where it's like you sometimes don't know the situation you're in, but you feel you do. So when people try to tell you about the type of situation you're in, you know, you feel like you know better. Or sometimes even the inverse is true, where the situation you're in, no one knows what's going on. They only know what they see, and so it can be hard to believe just how bad it can be. Because, you know, this abusive relationship I was in with a friend, I was in a friend group, and only that one friend was really ever truly abusive to me. But it was, in a way, it was also, especially during, like, the 2020s, like, where COVID kind of drove everyone crazy, you can almost kind of, like, blame my degrading mental health on things like that. But they were really good at making it seem like I was the crazy one, for sure. Anyway. I don't sleep, what the fuck? Lily, what the fuck? Lily! Yeah, I guess creeping her out to let us out is definitely a way to look at it. Oh wow, this is what she looks like with her limbs. Like is this actually her, or like what the homunculi look like? Oh, so she's inside a homunculus. Well, she let us. Oh, Angie just fucking like passed out. Anyway, put the brakes on it, Lily. Too far, idiot. Oh wait, no, she just passed out from shock or something, or just from the sheer gore of it. I mean, I'm a little squeamish myself around gore too, so yeah. Make her a present or make her into a present, Lily. You stay away. Oh shit. Then we for sure gotta hurry back. I was so ready to just make this like a very episode talking about my emotions more, but like, oh, we might not even have time for that. Oh, fuck it, that's what the battles are for. I was getting into a rhythm about it, so I might as well. It is good that she's looking out. It is good to have all these friends with us, though. And she joins us proper. Welcome to the team, buddy. Very well, none of you seem liable to stab me in the back. Oh, there's just no music here. Also, that's what that staff was for. That was another reason why I'm thought she might just join us because yeah, staff, yeah, definitely seems like it's supposed to be on yours. I don't know how good it is to put that on a mage. Oh, Book of Order is a shield. All right. Let's go with this. Skinny of Determination. Emerald. Windtail. I'm at your equipment, girl. And I ended up on Polka somehow. That's a good trade-off. Alright, so before we have to go under the guard demon... Oh, whoa, what the... Oh, what the... Holy frame rate, Batman. Okay. You know, before we have to go on, I really do want to finish my thought from inside the dungeon. And now that Sarasa is here, and I think it's probably more fitting than ever. I'll probably put a timestamp or something here. If you want to skip past this part, just go straight to the action. We're going to continue more of this part, obviously, but I do want to finish my thought. That what I went through, I didn't talk about it much. Again, I don't want to in a sense, I don't want to, I don't want what I went through to define me more than it already does, because it does define a lot of me, at least internally. But I went through some hell. And it was definitely involving being socially isolated, being gaslit, having people that were close friends around you or people that you considered close friends, just convinced that you are, just convinced that you're the one who's crazy. And that you're the one who's the problem. When you obviously know the truth, but when everyone around you is saying it, do you truly believe it? It's tough, especially when you don't realize that you're in it, and by the time you realize that you're in it, it's almost too late sometimes. And I only got out of the situation I did because someone actually saw what was even going on. One of the friends in that friend group happened to see my abuser's more abusive behavior. And because of that, they were able to see it. I was able to talk about it more, and we were able to actually resolve it. Now, that being said, I am far from fully cured, for sure. And part of me believes that I'll probably never ever be fully cured. That part of this is going to stick in my head forever. That last scene with Sarasa, where she's even like doubting the reality around her of like, don't give me that hope, and it's like, is it really okay to like hope again? Like I feel that Sarasa is definitely a character I can identify with. A lot of these characters have been like enslaved and chained by circumstances, but this is one that hits me because a lot of these have just been injustices that they've been forced to endure. But it's when the injustices are almost normalized that this is the best you can do, even if you know it's unfair or if it's bullshit. That is something. And it's what happened to me, and sometimes I'm going to be real. I'm scared to upload these videos and come back to the channel because I feel that I'm still not enough. Because, I've changed in ways. I've become, in some ways, I'm not the same guy I was back then. I look back then at my old videos and I'm like, wow, who was that guy? Because he's not me anymore. He was like a lot happier, a lot more vibrant. And while I feel wiser, I don't know if I'm more optimistic. I'm probably a lot more pessimistic. And it sucks. Especially since those experiences did turn me for a while into someone who, I would never call myself an abuser, but I definitely was complacent in some things, because I will admit I was once a sort of bystander, sort of fence sitter on situations where I took the side that whatever kept the peace, and that led to someone else I cared about getting abused. And I hold myself just as, if not even more responsible for that, especially since that was the friend who suffered that was the same friend who saved me. And this is all just kind of to say that I went through a lot, but everyone has a lot going on. Everyone is kind of going through a lot. And sometimes you never know, but honestly, two things about it. One, life goes on, and try not to blame yourself if you miss something, because sometimes things are hidden really, really well. But also, never stop wanting to be better in that case. I lost my way for a while, but I think I'm back. And I'm glad to be back here. I'm glad to be recording. I'm glad to be Sadie the Wind Sage. As corny as that sounds, I'm happy to be back, and I can't wait to upload these episodes. I can't wait to come back to you all. I just hope I'm not the same. And I might not even be better. But I hope I'm something you still all can enjoy. That being said, I think this moment of silence was very warranted to talking about it, so let's get back into the action, because like I said, you'll lose your way for a while, you'll stumble, you may even become something much worse through hardship, but as long as you try, you can become better. Anyway, let's go. These guys got something to fight for. The music's even stopped even here. Wow, it really is kind of grim. It was a nice point to talk through, but oof. I almost wonder if it's glitched, but it probably isn't. I haven't been brainwashed, probably. Walk the path of music. Okay, the music is back. I was starting to get really concerned. Anyway, let's fucking do it. So what do you do? Magic berry? Oh, shit. We have to get some of that for our own. Let's see, negative flare, dark spell. Oh, and you also heal too. Nice, nice, nice. I'm really liking it. We've definitely needed a source of AoE for a while. And yeah, Polka's whip really does help. I probably should have grabbed it a long time ago, but hey. Oh, and they're weak to the dark edge. Perfect. Okay, thank you for clarifying, because I'm used to South being down. Anyway, let's just... I'm all in. Let's just kick some ass. It was nice getting my emotions out, honestly. Anyway, what's your level? Oh. Ooh, Thunder, Fire, and Freeze. Okay. Oh, you're going to be learning all those spells. Oh, shit. Nope. Sorry, guy. Ooh, they seem to have their own theme, too. I fuck with that. Anyway, singular enemy, singular enemy. Honestly, I'm thinking about, like, the fire, thunder, and ice, and then the dark spell. I think kind of reminds me of, of I think it reminds me of Magus from Chrono Trigger. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's not an inspiration. The fact that she even has like a barrier as well. It's like very Magus coded. All right, good to know we can buy shit from you. All right, let's heal. I will say, having a proper team before is all nice, too. Because, like, ooh. Not having that team before up till now has definitely been interesting. This is the first unit where I've really had to full-on take advantage of their magic, for sure. Taking all that nice experience, Samsara. Honestly, just having the AoE is, like, honestly, really good. Already winning me points as a unit. I noticed he's slow, though, but that definitely is probably a case of level more than anything. Like, I doubt she'll be as slow when she, Oh, new skill, I'll have to check that out. Oh, you know what? She's just being nice. They wanted to show me, they wanted me to have the time. Magic defense, nice, okay. I doubt any of these guys are slaves, so Appeal's probably gonna do, like, fuck all. Alright, Samsara. Alright, so, what to talk about? I got a lot of my emotional beats out, so, you know, I think I'm going to talk a bit more about the hobbies I was... Oh, dear, that's someone passed out, but, sorry, treasure chest. Ooh, mithril sword. That is a lot of power. Angie probably wants it. She's been due for a weapon for a while. You know, I noticed she, I think, is able to equip the demon claws. I think it might be better for her since it hits twice. Yeah, I can't deny just the sheer boost in power. Oh, that waste of NP has not been too bad even. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I want to talk about my hobbies a little bit. I think I've said it before that I got into the TTRPG space a little bit. And I gotta say, it's been an interesting journey so far. Because like a lot of people, I got into a lot of people who kind of like fantasy to some degree. I got into D&D 5e as my first tabletop. Honestly, I thought things were a lot complicated before that, but it's deceptively simple. That being said, my TTRPG issues, my D&D adventures have politely been a hot mess on a good day. The things I've been in and the things I've not been in. Let me put it this way. First person I was ever introduced to was a power gamer, and we were homebrewing since the first role play. So I was learning with like homebrew. And I might as well say it to those who know, they know D&D wiki homebrew, which I don't think is that bad, but I understand why it is seen as like powerful as shit, too strong. All right, let's go. So yeah, I got in. Oh, what's happening on here? Oh, there's Clara. Oh, is this the? Oh yeah, it's this guy. I did not remember his name, but Kudon. And she's stuck. Shit. Oh, they have magic walls with them. Or magic units, more specifically. Mebius! But he's on the other side of the wall. Yeah, we're gonna need to save them. But yeah, D&D was it was interesting, especially since I played with some less than ideal people. When I was talking about my emotional thing before, when I say that I definitely became a bystander, I'm gonna tell you, D&D was part of the issue. Again, I'm not the type to go into details, but D&D will absolutely, like, sometimes you don't know people until you've gotten behind the D&D screen. The shit I have seen people do. I've seen people full on cheat. Like, it's insane. That being said, I don't regret my time with D&D, and hell, D&D is, probably still fun, just not with the people I was having it with. And it's so funny, because by the time I was, like, moving away from D&D, a friend of mine was in another campaign with a different group of people. I was like, oh, maybe I'll give it a try. That debatably went worse. Now that being said, I said I moved away from D&D. That's because I feel D&D is a good starting point, and could be a good long-term investment if you have the right group of people, and I did not. So, where do we go from there? I mean, I can't tell if where I moved from next and where I'm currently at is a logical course of action, or I fell down the weirdest fucking pipeline. But, World of Darkness, believe it or not. For those who don't know World of Darkness, you might, for those who don't know, like, the World of Darkness franchise, you might know one of its styles, Vampire the Masquerade. Honestly, a really good system, very, like, simplistic in ways, but, and while it might seem, like, overly simple at first, it really just cuts a lot of the fat out. Like, anyone who, like, plays, like, I will say, it's also, like, dice, on average, much nicer. Can still fuck you up, though, like, horribly. I have seen, like, the dice commit conspiracy theories against me. But, yeah. It helps that I got into a different group for that. I got into, like, a more specialized group for that, like a DM who really knew what they were doing. It was nice overall. It really just, like, cuts the fat away from D&D sometimes. And I've seen some very creative things done with just the World of Darkness gameplay, even if you remove the story it's from. So yeah, I like it. I enjoyed it. And anyone interested in TTRPGs, I can definitely recommend it. It can be very lore dense, though. I am me, who's like ADHD pilled, like watches YouTube videos at times 2 speed, brain, like could not keep up with it at times. That was just my fate about that shit almost, but anyway. Alright, buddy, let's take you down. I mean, credit to him, he clearly believes in what he's fighting for. Too bad for him, so do we. Not even given like a significant death like that, just stopped in his path. You almost feel bad for it. Anyway, but yeah, World of Darkness, could recommend it. Oh shit, she's getting beaten in there. No way he's that honorable. Let's hurry over and save Mebius, though. So I feel like telling Kudon how important she is has only made that situation worse. Anyway, let's just wipe these fuckers out. Ooh, Flame Gladius. We're getting like elemental with those monk techniques, huh? Anyway, but yeah. I will say, the RPs are just one hobby I was doing. I was even doing them since before back then, but I've gotten better about it now. I like to believe I've generally improved my talent. Oh, nice just walking into me, asshole. And I seriously mean kind of like respect. Just like, he did what he wanted. Yeah, I've also been enjoying like creative writing, dabbling with the video game design stuff here and there. I used to go to college for it, but I actually dropped out because of, I mean, in one way I can almost explain it as like it was all during COVID. And another way to kind of explain it is I just kind of lost passion for it. I think I have a bit of a trouble with passion in general, but I just have to beat this guy up, huh? I can try. I wonder what he's weak to, if he's weak to anything even. Let's see how much damage he does. Oh, he didn't even get a chance. Ooh, raise. Revival skills are always really good for Zen when the healer learns them. Anyway. Yeah, I have a little bit of trouble with passion sometimes, and doesn't help I am ADHD and autistic, so I am like the double cursed for bad attention, bad paying attention. I'm getting better. I'm getting medicated, but ooh, it gets a little hard to focus sometimes. Definitely was why I worried that my commentary would probably just be straight ass also. I mean, and hey, for all I know it is. First part's not even coming up until this game's beaten, so for all I know, yeah, this is just straight ass. But you know what? I've just accepted that I am, I've just accepted that, oh wow, we're right back at the start. How many save files we left? 30. You know what? Not a bad amount. Anyway, let's save Clara. Could have saved it for last episode, but hey, we're having two long episodes. Oh shit. He really is just letting himself die. Oh, and he did gouge his stomach. either passed out or died doing that. Oh, they're dead. Oh, right, that was what she would have been doing. Ah, good, he's still holding on. Ah, Crimson Commander! He did promise he'd be back. I didn't expect to run into him, but like, damn. All right, buddy. Sorry, buddy. You're going down. You know, let's Night Shield. Alright, so that just deals fire damage. This one high damage against humans. Alright. Let's go after the commander first, obviously. Feels like the appropriate first move to make. I'm actually not sure that Sarasa would actually be able to take those without it. So, you know, let's just super attack into them for right now, and let's use some spells. Negative flare. Maybe they're probably weak to dark at this point. Okay, good. Alright, so Crimson Commander's weak to it. Attack up. That's not... Oh, it's like super up. That's not good. Sadly, no debuffers, but hey. I'm not gonna complain about what the firepower we do have. Oh, he's on do or die mode now. Alertness, what is that? Oh, he's stacking up even more buff? Jeez. He's certainly the hardest foe we've had to face up till now. You know what? Let's use the barrier. Oh, it's only on her. Alright. I will not say no to all that free absorbing the damage, though. The cinematic mode definitely showing itself. Yeah. And sometimes I feel bad playing on cinematic mode, but also, you know, I feel for the Let's Play. I want to mostly enjoy the story. I definitely will redeem myself, though. And play on, like, the full difficulty at one point. Oh, if there's a hard mode, I'll play that shit, too. You know, mama didn't raise no bitch. Alright, buddy, just you and me now. Damn. He is definitely bringing on the lightning, which tells me he's probably not weak to it. So, yeah. Either, you know what? Fuck it. Demon Roots. Oh, she's paralyzed. Gladius and, You know what? Let's actually try a Thunder Ray, just in case. I've actually seen weirder. Like, I've seen the weird cases of, like, enemies are absolutely weak to the shit they pull out. So I might as well check. I'm probably wrong, but fuck it. I'll at least have checked. Alright, so he doesn't even resist it, so, anyway. Let's just, shield up. Let's do a freeze ray this time. Alright. Oh yeah, no, let's just all beat onto him. I want to make this fight done sooner rather than later. Bam, 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 bam. Damn, she's running out of magic. We're gonna need to, like, bust out an item for sure. Alright, have a mana, girl. Let's freeze right. Why did I use negative aura again? It wasn't gonna do me any favors. The single target spells are gonna do you a lot more right now. Let's see. Alright, we're not really close to another demon root. You know, let's, attack buff. Help get this over with a lot faster. Wind, Gladius, freeze ray. Maybe I should try fire. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. Who was that? Oh, Clara. Oh, are these two sacrificing themselves for us? He's running away. That's not inherently a good thing. We got all those books, though. Oh, he just went straight for it. Gee, oh, was that his daughter? I feel bad for her. Wait, fuse with the commander? Buddy! I think of all the people you could say that to, it's not probably not the demon who looks human. Ah, yeah. Fuck yeah. Barrier power, let's go. Wait, the Human Liberation Army was defeated? Wow, I guess they really didn't give a shit that much about it. I guess they were just testing us out. Or they had other things going on. It's hard to fully tell. Definitely gonna be weird seeing Mebius in the Crimson Commander's body. Still, we succeeded. Neither side could be definitively said to be the victor, that's for sure. You guys are alive, that's super important. I noticed that they're keeping us away from their conversation. I wonder what those two are talking about. And now, you know, now that it's telling us about PokerStar, I like how it's keeping us like in the loop. Oh, that is so fucking adorable. Oh, hey, it's Riding Demon. He's still hanging on, buddy. Fuck yeah. Oh, that fucking smug ass smile. I live for that shit. That being said, over an hour long, well, like exactly an hour long part. But you know what? I think we deserved one of those. Sometimes it's like fun, you know, just having that super long part. So with that being said, we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Let's Play Demon Roots, we'll adventure in. Well, I mean, we just beat the evasion. Usually I'm in the middle of one of these things. Never really quite had a whole like thing done in a day. So yeah. I know we definitely need to check on Mebius, but yeah, we'll just continue from here. See you guys then.